Welcome back to Tarot with Toy. Today is going to be a general read. Only take what's yours. Anything you need to know about me will be below in the description box. Again, this will be a general for everyone. Do not take it, bend, twist, cut, turn, prick, anything like that to make it fit what's going on in your life in this current moment. If you like what you hear, do hit the subscribe button along with the bell so you'll get a notification every time I drop. So some things in your life, it could be drama, it could not be drama, but someone needs to set the record straight. That could be you or that could be someone else, but there's a lot of drama surrounding you at this moment. And you are tired of the drama. So that's not you. But it could also involve a relationship, a private relationship. So this could be you not wanting someone to know that y'all are together, or this could be opposite. This is definitely something on the back end. Now, what I'm wondering, and what this could be for some of you also, because I do see the camera there and tantric, so some of you might be video recording some things, okay? And this set the record straight. I'm getting that, but I'm not going to say it, even if I'm getting it, okay? But if you are with someone and you don't want anyone to know that you're with them, don't record anything. Don't have anything on record. The minute things start going left, they're gonna pull those recordings out. They're gonna pull those pictures out. So don't do that. Getting a room split with hater. So, and keeping a secret. So there's secrecy. I'm not saying that there's a third. I don't mind, no. Not saying there's a third party, but it could be, because it's already reading like there's some things behind the scenes going on. So maybe only two people are aware of what exactly is going on. And somebody's feeling like they're getting played in the midst of it. So there's lies, there's manipulation, and there's control. This could be on both sides depending on the situation. Again, take it as it resonates. I'm getting so many things, but I don't want to list them all. We'll just keep going and see what we get. But check yourself. So if you are out there and you're being intimate with more than one person, make sure you're using protection. And also make sure you get yourself checked. Because just because you're clean doesn't mean everyone else is, okay? Outdated and expired. Fulfilling a fantasy. So this could just be fun for some of you. Some of you could be just doing this right now in the moment because it's something to do. Maybe you just have that urge. You're just doing something different. It's a short time, not a long time. You know what I mean? Just fun. It's just something that you're doing. And it doesn't matter the age. People of all ages just want to have fun. That song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Was that Madonna? Anywho's, people of all ages just, sometimes want to go out, let their hair down, and I mean, if it leads to that, it leads to that. Everybody grown, right? On the back, it's outdated, expired, old news. So some of you could be getting over this or coming out of that particular energy, or just coming out of that energy with this person. This person could be maybe pushing you a little too far to where maybe you wanted to stay a secret, right? But this is something that they want to go the extra mile with, and they might not be happy with the fact that you want to keep them a secret. For whatever reason, you want to keep them a secret. But this setting the record straight is definitely something that you guys should keep in mind, especially if this resonates with you in your life. Yeah, someone's cheating. And that's right underneath the setting the record straight. So caught. Finding evidence. So if this is you, go ahead and tell the truth. If you don't want to be monogamous, let the other person know that you don't want to be monogamous. It seems like this person that I'm speaking of, they already know that you don't want to be monogamous because you're in another relationship, right? But the person that you're with, seriously, that you actually have feelings for, they may not know. So go ahead and let them know. And you know what? That poly thing is in these days, y'all. People don't mind poly these days because, what I run across a lot is that people have decided that the opposite sexes just are not necessarily monogamous anymore. So a lot of people, I don't want to use sharing. I know that's not the word they use. A lot of people don't. Well, that's what it is, though. A lot of people don't mind sharing. No, I don't mean nothing by it. That's like the only way I could come up with to say at this moment. So a lot of people don't mind sharing, and they kind of create their own little family between the 3 or the 4 or what have you. But whomever it is cheating, you're going to apologize, or someone's going to apologize to you, but it's not going to be a genuine apology. It's going to be one of those apologies just to keep the racket down, if you know what I mean. Just to keep everyone at bay and everyone calm so that we can keep moving as we were. Keeping a promise and caution. So if someone has made a promise to you, if this is you on the opposite side and you are the secret and someone's made a promise to you, don't take that. Take it with a grain of salt. Because if someone's in another relationship and they're with you as well, depending on how that other relationship is, by that I mean if they're living, if they're long-term or what have you, the odds of them leaving the other person for you, which is technically the side dude or side chick, is slim to none. And it may not end well either anyway. Because someone's going to be heartbroken by this. It just may be you, but you guys may be breaking hearts out there too. And somebody might just be fighting for it because it might be that important to them. Their connection to you may be that important, or vice versa, that this is something that you want to hold on to. So maybe you're willing to wait. Maybe you're willing to do whatever you need to do in order to have this person. I don't recommend it. But if this is you and it resonates, that's what it is. Again, we have caution and pregnancy test. So check yourself. We already said that. Destroyed. Let's see. That pregnancy is definitely some evidence there, right? Be careful. Caution. This is warning. This is your second time getting the caution card, you guys. So you're going to need to worry about those things. Protect yourselves for both the S word and pregnancy. I don't know if I can say that online, but protect yourself from diseases as well as pregnancy. Because if it's something that is not necessarily going to be long-term or be lasting, you don't want to be caught up in a lot of drama with a baby on the way, with someone that doesn't want to be with you. That is not going to be fun for co-parenting. It's not going to be fun for anything. It's going to be a lot of drama. And you think you're tired of drama now, you're definitely going to be tired of drama if you've got to deal with people, girlfriends, kids, and an outside child. Oh, it's going to be a lot, y'all. So, but situation's about to explode. It says, so this is toxic pregnancy test again. Some of y'all better go get checked, like for real. Some of y'all better go get checked. Take that pregnancy test, you guys. But this is definitely a toxic situation. And it started off toxic. You guys knew exactly what you were getting into when you engaged with this person. When this person first introduced themselves to you and you decided to do whatever it is what you were going to do, you knew. For a lot of you, this is not something that was just sprung up on you. You knew this person was with someone else, or you knew this person was not the monogamous type. Whether they told you or not that they were not monogamous, you knew. Toxic again. This time it fell out. So when everything does come out, people decide that I don't want to be hidden anymore or what have you. there's going to be more toxicity that you're going to have to be involved in. All for fulfilling a fantasy. Imagine all the things that so many people on a regular basis sacrifice just because they want to have fun on the side. Think of all the good things that they lose in life because they wanted to have fun on the side. Really not worth that. They last for a couple of seconds, y'all. Go home and get it. Fake friends and a love story. So you may have a lot of people around you that call themselves your friends that aren't telling you the real right now. You may have a lot of people around you that may think it's cute. Maybe egging the situation on, he or she will leave him or her. Those are not your real friends. Your real friends are going to be honest with you. If this was me in this situation, I wouldn't want my friend to lie to me. I would want my friend to be 100% honest with me. Would it hurt to hear it? Absolutely. But put it on my mind. Because when you're in the throes of this, that's not on your mind. Because you're engaging, right? So these people, whether it be you or them, are telling these people what they want to hear. So you're believing it. You're believing what they say. It's in the throes of passion. You know, it's puppy love at the moment. We're enjoying one another. You believe what this person is saying to you. And it makes perfect sense that you would. Keeping a promise again. Split. This is the second time these two cards came out together. Caution and keeping a promise. Maybe you guys made a promise to yourselves. Maybe the drama got to be so much that you made a promise to yourselves. Maybe you're sliding across that line based on the promise that you made to yourself. I mean, this could very well be that, but this person could also be one for you. This person could also, you know, be a high for you. We have investigating and tired of the drama again. So you guys might be looking for something now. By looking for something, I mean, again, you may know that this person is with someone else, right? You may have been told that it was not as serious as you think it is based on where you are now in the relationship. And what you're doing is you're going to look for things. You're looking for things. You're looking to see if they're telling you the truth. When you go looking for things, ladies and gents, you often find it. So be careful when you're searching. Don't run up on a heartbreak. Don't run up on pain that you can't get rid of from a good night's sleep, okay? Envy and bank failure. So someone could be broke. Someone could be going broke. Someone could be living a life or portraying a life that they actually do not have. And you could envy a relationship that someone else has with the person that you want to be with right now at this moment. We are going to get some tarot now. Hope you guys are enjoying the read. Let me know if this is resonating with you guys down below. I know y'all don't want to put y'all business out there if y'all got a couple of people out there stringing along the lines, right? But go ahead and just type it's resonating. It's resonating. Put your sign down below. Maybe I can gauge how much energy that I have from which sign. If you comment also, that'll give me a bit of your energy as well. Whoops. They're falling on the ground, guys. Let me see. I dropped one. Okay. Alright, so right now, you are just waiting to see what happens. You've seen what you need to see. You know what you need to know. And right now, you're just waiting. You don't necessarily want to make a move. You're just seeing how everything plays out. You're seeing how this person is moving, what they're saying, what they're not saying. You're reading in between the lines, right? But you're still giving. You're still investing. You're still giving them your time. You are still giving them access to you in every way that you think I'm talking about. You're still giving them that access. Magician and the Daughter of Pentacles. So the Daughter of Pentacles it's a new start. It's saying start over fresh from ground zero with the Magician. And the Magician is saying, the Magician basically is manifestation. So right now in this moment as the Magician, you have everything that you need to take the next step. So if removing yourself from this situation is something that you want to do before it gets too toxic, right? You have everything that you need right now to do it. You have all the tools. You have all the information. You may not know how to utilize them just yet, but you have them. And that perspective right here with the Hangman, that's actually helping you. Because the Hangman is also, for me, I read that also because you're looking around. While you're looking, what are you doing? You're watching. And while you're watching, what are you doing? You're analyzing. So you're watching what's going on. And your table, it gets to turning. You start to thinking. And that's helpful. That's very helpful because you will think and see things that you didn't see just because you're quiet. It's so important to sometimes just be quiet when you don't know or when you don't understand. But you giving yourself, continuing to give yourself, it's putting you in a bad headspace, right? Because the time that you're sitting here, you're thinking, you're viewing, you're watching, right? You're getting clarity. You're getting a straight and pure thoughts, right? But the minute you go and you give someone access to you intimately, you combine again, right? So those emotions get to flowing again, and you're what? You're right back in your head again, overthinking it because this person said this person said that. And when you let someone touch you in those intimate ways, that's feeling, that's love. So you keep allowing this person to do this. They keep re-entering your energy when you clear them of it. You may not clear them of it in a sense that you don't think about them anymore, but that intimacy, that connection, it puts you right back right here. So you're then in the Hangman, not thinking about what's not said and what's not done, but thinking about what if, maybe. And that's not where you need to be. That's not helpful. So on the back, we have Temperance, okay? And the Ace of Cups. You guys want love. You may want love specifically with this person for some of you, and others of you just want love in general. This is what you're looking for. So when you meet someone, you just attach yourself to them, right? Because you want love. And you're patient. Because a lot of you think that this love is going to balance you. Whether it's this person or another person, you think a partner is going to balance you, going to even you out. So you're patient for it. You're waiting. But while you're waiting, don't put yourself in this headspace being patient for love. Because if there's love for you and it's meant for you, you're not going to be like that. It's not going to have you feeling blinded. It's not going to have you feeling if there's no control, that you don't have any control over it. It's not going to have you feeling like it's one-sided. For many of you, if this is, monogamy is what you choose, it's not going to include a third party. Now, of course, you do have those times to where, it gets a little hanky because maybe you were still kind of sort of in a relationship, but not really, and vice versa. But you should be able to do a separation pretty quickly of that. And if not, if you're just being drugged or the other person is just being drugged, that's not going to be conducive to a very good foundation. Is this all y'all got? Let's see here. What's on the bottom? Nine of Cups split with the Two of Wands. You guys really do want love and relationship. So the Nine of Cups, that's the things that you want coming to pass. These are your wishes coming true. These cups are love. This is love. So all the things that you want that include love, that's you getting it. That's wish fulfillment with that love. That's you being comfortable. That's you being comfortable, having the things that you want, and just living a mellow life, right? The Two of Wands, that's you planning that. That's you planning to take the steps to do that. So this is where you guys are. You're planning for the future. You're planning for an actual foundation when it comes to love, because you want a future. You want roots, a family, a house, a home, all those lovely, lovely things that you get when you're connected, when you're a one unit as one with someone. But you guys may have just ran into the wrong person to get that. Let's see. A lot going on. You're in your head, you guys, because there's a lot going on with the Seven of Cups. There could be a lot of trickery, a lot of manipulation. We did get that up here. A lot of manipulation. You could be being manipulated and not even know that you're being manipulated. But there are a lot of puzzle pieces right now moving around. Some good, some bad, right? But it's a lot going on, and it's not helping with the way you're feeling. You're feeling trapped. Like, I want to move, but I can't move. Your mind says move, but your heart says stay. You literally may feel like you're bound. On the back, it's the Ace of Wands split with the Five of Swords. This is a fight that you may end up giving up on. It might be a battle a lot harder than what you expected. You may find out things that you may have known, but to actually hear it and know that it's true may cause you to just give up, may cause you to feel like I've wasted time. And if I do get this person, was it worth it? You know, if we are together, was it worth it? Because there'll be an aftermath, you know? You go through all of this to keep this person that was not honest with you, or this person that strung you along. You get them. Was it worth it? Because will they not do the same thing to you that they did to someone else? So a lot of you may end up just giving up on this. Going ahead and choosing your battles, choosing your wins and choosing your losses. And you may just take your L and walk away. It's not going to be an easy L, but a lot of you may decide to just take your L and move along, because this is what you're going for. You want legacy, but there's so much going on to get you to this legacy. This legacy that you're wanting with this person, this foundation, it could quite possibly be an illusion. It could quite possibly be wishful thinking, something that will not be. And not on the account of you. On the account of the other person. And a little bit because of you, because you showed this person how to treat you. You allowed them to treat you and handle you a certain way. And they took it and they ran with it. So partially it's you and it is this person. You're feeding yourself an illusion and they are feeding you an illusion. And you are accepting both illusions. Daughter of Cups with the Four of Wands. There's hope. That's you hoping that this will be your outcome. And it's quite possible now this is not going to be the outcome for all of you. You know, some of you may experience this right here exactly to the T. Again, don't force it. You know what situation you're in. If you are in a situation that's like this, and there is the possibility of a true ending that you are with this person, you know that. You know that in your gut, right? But if this is not you, you also know that in your gut. So don't force it. I don't want you to come back in these comments and say Toy said, because that's not what Toy said. Toy said, you know, this is general. It's all y'all. It's not just one of y'all. We're going to go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords, though. God of Pentacles split with the Goddess of Cups. This will work for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this is going to work out. Like I just said, not all of you. This will work for some of you. So it just may be, it may be that small gray area that I was talking about, where some of you have to remove yourselves from a situation because there are other things going on, other outlying things that perhaps kept you from actually completely removing yourself from something, but there are no actual ties there. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the, caught it. Two. Only want one. Only one. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I did say only one. Let's see. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. You're in your head, you guys, because you're holding on to this person. You don't want to let this person go. You have low-key called ownership on this person. You don't want to let this person go. You believe that this is your person. And that is why you're in your head. And that is why every time you're in this space of a different perspective and you're seeing things for what they are, when you go and give this person access, that's why you end up here. Because you want this person. And that connection that you have intimately, that puts you right back where you were because you intertwine again. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well, that's just what y'all want. That is the outcome that you guys want. At the bottom is the Daughter of Cups again, split with the King of Cups. God of Cups, I mean. Sorry. Yep. I know, you guys. This is a hard one. This is a very hard one. Let's see what these Seven of Cups are. Clarify the Seven of Cups. 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 Okay. Let's try again. I want to know about this Seven of Cups, y'all. What is going on? Clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups. What's going on is that you aren't happy with any of it. Everything that's going on, you're just not happy with any of it. So if this person is doing things to make you feel good for the moment or the time that you guys are together, you know it. You absorb it, you accept it, but you don't like it. If this person just so happens to be honest with you and tell you the truth, again, you absorb it, but you don't like it. The goings-ons between you and this person makes you unhappy. It gives you cause to pause, but not cause to move. It Does it make you pause that long that you move? But it makes you pause. Best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. Best possible outcome. 4 of Wands. You guys will celebrate. Whether it's with this person or if it's just you celebrating your independence and your freedom, you guys will find happiness. Inner peace, happiness alone, happiness with a partner. You guys will get there. So don't settle. So if you are not a part of the collective that you know that this will end up like this for you in a positive manner, don't dwell on that. Use this as a stepping stone. This was something to build you. This was a lesson that you needed to learn. Now, albeit maybe a painful lesson that you had to learn, it was nevertheless a lesson that you had to learn. So look at it just as that. Okay, that is all for this reading. I will be loading the water signs today. I do load weekly, you guys. I do readings very, very often, daily. So if you like what you heard, subscribe and hit the bell, and I will see you all next time.